Hey everyone, my name is Saf. You are watching Gray on Tech TV, and if you have not done yet so do hit that subscribe button and like the video if you feel this content is helping you in your learning journey. I upload videos on Appian development regularly, and if you want to connect with me, you can connect with me on Instagram for your any specific questions that you want. The link to my account will be shared in the video description. Coming to the lecture series that we are following, we are doing UI UX development. uh, you know, the patterns that we have to discuss. Lastly, we have discussed activity history. Today we'll be focusing on alert banners and we'll be seeing that how we can use alert banners in our, uh, you know, actual scenarios. So let's clear the code. So we can drag and drop alert banners. Alert banners is a common pattern where you'll see a list of banners which are specific to different scenarios. For example, information, you know, uh, we are having submission like something finally closed, then we can use a green one, then there is a yellow one, and then similarly there is a red one. There is just an information. So the whole banner can be utilized depending upon your specific scenario of your project or the POC that you're trying to build up, and accordingly you can see there is not too much technical into it. Rather, you can use a single banner. So how I can help you understand it. We'll collapse each and every banner and then we'll see how it works. Hmm. So if we see that we are commenting each and every code in the rest of the part, we can see that this is an information banner. So as we have discussed earlier about how the side-by-side layout behaves, so you'll be able to understand it easily. So we start with card layout because we wanted the color in the background. If you see, the style is standard, margin below is standard. So if I remove the style, you can see that card layout will have a different kind of colored behavior. That is why the standard style is there, or you can provide a specific hex code depending upon your specific implementation. In the property, you can see here we are having a text with a standard like standard valid the background colors which are available in Appian according to Appian documentation, or you can provide a valid hexagonal code. So right now we are having a standard style inside the card layout. Now see this, we are inside the card layout now. Inside the card layout, what do we have? We are having a side by side layout. Why we are having a side by side layout? We are having a side by side layout because we are having two elements. The first one is rich text and the second one is again a rich text, uh, so that you will be able to see them one beside each other. So that's the purpose of side by side layout. So inside the card layout, so the outer wrapper layout is the card layout so that the color can be generated. If you want to make it fancy, you can make it shape. You can make it as shape as rounded. So it will be a little fancy now. So patterns are just a standard reference. You can design them as per your own implementation. So I'm trying to tweak them so that you can understand that yes, we can play around. Inside the card layout, we are having side by side layout. Inside the side by side layout, we are having two side by side item as it is visible on the screen. The first side by side item is pertaining nothing but a icon, that is an information icon. If you want, you can modify this as well. So here you can see you have modified this, and you can transform it according to your own needs, that whether it will be having an icon, whether it will be a dynamic icon or it will be a static icon. Static icon means hard-coded. Dynamic means depending upon any condition or any input coming up from outside of the interface, and accordingly you are showing the icon. It can be the scenario accordingly. So right now we are having a static icon, and the second side-by-side item is having the message, the information message that you have to generate. So here you can see that we are having a rich text display field where we are having the value, and inside the rich text item we are having another item. We are having a dynamic link which is pointing to nothing. If you want, you can point to a particular specific URL, or you can put any link inside the dynamic link where you can see label value save into. So that's it. This is what it is. Most probably, if you understand this, you will understand the others as well. So once you understand one banner, then you will be able to understand the others, because it is only the change of, you know, the main change that you see here is we are missing something. Let's uncomment this. We uncommented a comment. So the main thing is, once you understand one banner, you will be able to understand the other banners as well. So the other banner is like having a different icon and a different message. That's it. Here we are having some additional like strong headings, a rich text item, and then a plain text, and then another rich text item with a dynamic link. Similarly, we are having another warning banner. So in the warning banner, what we have? Nothing but minor tweaks. The minor tweaks would be definitely in heading, in icon, and in some color. Where you can see in the card layout here, what do we have different? The difference is with the style. It is a standard color that you have seen here. Similarly, for success banner, it will be another color for card layout, another heading, and that's how you can utilize it. Now the thing is, on what condition you have to show this banner. So generally what happens, this banner is visible on some specific event. So for example, you are trying to generate a document dynamically, the background on a click of on a click of a button, or you are trying to merge a document, you are trying to send some email and somehow it didn't got send it to the intended user, you are trying to update some values in the database and somehow the process failed. So either it can be a like fulfilling good event, or it can be a bad event. Bad event, it can be some error, some exclamation, some warning based upon the user input. Or the good event can be like successfully saving of data, successfully closing of a case, successfully updating of a data, successfully submission of your request, successfully sending the email to the intended user. So depends. And there might be some warning. So while you are in a big process, like we are having a lengthy milestone process to kind of interface where you are filling the data, so it can give you some exclamatory warning. That's what we have in the second last. It can give you an exclamatory warning that please make sure that you cannot modify the like data that you have entered. Make sure to revisit and like update the correct data only. So it depends on your scenario. You can show different messages on different conditions, different with respect to different banners. So just like success banner is there, so we are having info banner, right? Where you can see info banner is there. Similarly, now last one, what do we have? We are having dismissible information banner. So right now you can see show information banner. If it is false, sorry, So here it is false. On any specific condition, you can make it as true. Then once it is true, so you can see it is saving it as false and showing show when. So basically, sorry. So basically, you are clicking on a button, and on the basis of that, I think there is a variable here. So information banner. Inside the dynamic link, we are having show information banner. Let me make it true first. Hmm, okay, in the view details, I think there is some interaction here. We are having A-Bank side-by-side layout. Inside that, we are having an info circle. Okay. Then we are having the information message. And inside that, we are having a read documentation that is empty. Then we are having a button array layout that is upgrade, which is showing, which is nothing. Then dismissible information banner. Okay. This is the last one. We are having a new case. Low priority item has been created. Mhm. Hmm. Yeah, that's what I was finding from that time. If you click on this, the variable will be false and it will be hidden. And if you see these conditions, no. So these conditions would be specific to an event, as I told you earlier. So what we can do is we can grab a specific this one, this banner, and we can use it in our code. So what we'll do, ABank local variables, local bank test, and we are having a code. We are having ABank section layout, table, subscribe, contents. Inside that, we can have ABank button layout. Inside that, primary buttons. We can have ABank button widget. Inside that, we can put a label, show banner on click, value true, save into true. Oh, save into will be local bank button val. And that's it. Inside the, so just before the button layout, we'll be having this. And this card layout would be having a show when condition. Show when local bank. Mhm. And show when local bank button val. Mm, local bank button val, not local bank button val. Okay, subscribe to Crayon Tech. Initially, we declare it as false, and that's how it goes. So here you can see, I'll make it a little zoom out. So if you see here, the show banner on click. So if you click on it, the banner will be visible. I was saving in parallel. So let's try in preview mode and test it in a fresh case. So show banner on click. You click on it, the banner visible. You click on it, again the banner is hidden. So I've just created a toggle banner, but in real case scenario, what will happen once you click on any action? It can be any action on submission or it can be any action on cancellation. If you click on the banner, if you click on the button, the banner will be visible. And if you will, you know, just submit, it can be a scenario that yes, the data is successfully submitted. Please contact your admin for further questions like that. So depending on your scenario, you can use any type of banner. If you really like my implementation, drop a like, subscribe to this channel, and happy learning.